What's up, Peak Timers? Phil here from Peak Time Racing. We've got a bunch of new Matchbox cars. Let's go ahead and open them up. And our first car that we're opening up is the 2020 Mercedes-Benz CLA Shooting Brake. And Shooting Brake, in case you're not familiar with that stands essentially for a station wagon, or estate is what they would call it in different variations or different countries and stuff. So we've got the shooting brake. So there is our CLA, our 2020 CLA, and in the back, that is your shooting brake part right there. You've got that nice big hatchback type like estate rear end. Very, very cool looking, cool design. I really do like the CLA. I think it's a nice looking design Mercedes-Benz. It's got the nice interior on them now, but very, very cool. Look at that big sunroof on the top of it. This one in gloss black, and on the back, great looking details for it. 1966 Austin Mini Cooper. Very, very classic. Made very, very popular from Mr. Bean, the TV show, but I've always been a big fan of these. They're really, really cool little cars. They're probably really fun to drive. Never driven one in real life, but they look like they would be super, super fun to drive. But there it is. Classic design for it. We look from the front. Great looking details for those lights and everything just like that. And then on top, we've got the checkerboard, which is really, really neat. Very, very cool touch to it. And then on the back, a little bit plain. Nothing too particularly special, but all around, it's a really cool, nice looking car. Bentley Bentayga luxury SUV. Check it out. Look at that, driving through the night with the city lights and all that. Let's go ahead and pop it open and see this Bentley Bentayga. It's one of the most highest luxury SUVs in real life, and there is the very, very nice looking front end of the Bentley Bentayga. I really like the color of this car too. Looks very, very nice. These wheels actually fit very nicely with the Bentley Bentayga. Big sunroof, open roof on the top right there, and on the back we've got the Bentley logo. Nice stamping, nice little logo in the middle right there. On the we've got the little exhaust from both sides, so it's like a quad exhaust tip, so that looks really, really neat. But just one of the coolest looking SUVs ever made. Mazda MX-5 Miata, or Mazda Miata as we call it here in Canada, blacked out with the gold rims on there. Very, very nice. All right, let's check it out and see what it looks like. It's like in some sort of like underground car park or showroom on the picture right there. We'll go ahead and pull it just right out right here, and there it is. Check those out. They're kind of maybe not gold, they're more like a bronzy type wheel, but they fit this car very, very well. And check out the front end. I think the design of the MX-5 Miata is very, very cool. They look really, really nice. They're fun to drive cars. Maybe a little not enough power, I would say. I think if they had like a turbocharged one in real life, that would be even cooler. But nonetheless, they're made to handle. They're made to cruise. They're the very classic long-running convertible roadster car. Check it out on the back right there. Great little detail for that Mazda logo and the lights and all that good stuff. Blacked out interior as well, but just a great looking profile on this car, especially with those wheels. 2021 Ford Bronco. Check this one out in this nice looking maroon red color right there. So off-roady in the picture. All right, let's go ahead and open up and see what this Bronco looks like. These cars are becoming very, very popular in real life. A lot of people getting their hands on these new Broncos. I think they're really, really cool looking. From the front, just check it out. Bronco written in big lettering on the front right there. And then we go to the side right here. You can see great looking profile to this one with those wheel tire combination. Looks really, really nice. Very boxy design, but still looks very modern. If we look on the back right there, we've got the spare wheel and tire right there, and then we got the little lights also as well. But a very clean looking car, no sunroof or anything on the top of it. Just an overall very, very neat designed car. I mean, just it's so Bronco-ish. Just look at that. You could definitely tell, even without naming this car, if you saw it, it just looks like a Bronco. 2010 Mini Cooper S Cabrio. Yeah, that's right. Cabrio. We've got that one looking very, very cool with the convertible top right there. Let's go ahead and open up this Mini Cooper and see what it looks like in this nice silver color. Look at that gorgeous looking clean color on this one. These wheels, the same ones that we saw on the MX-5 Miata, but this time they're in like a nice chrome color. We've got great looking detail from the front end. There's the Mini Cooper S is the supercharged version, or turbo for the newer ones, and it does have this little scoop right in the middle right there. So you can see that nice looking scoop right there. We got the headlights, which show nicely right there. So there's your classic Mini design from the front. From the side and the top, we can see that big open convertible top right there. This is just a plastic piece. And on the back right there, pretty clean. Nothing as far as tampo work or anything like that goes. But what do you think of the Mini Cooper S convertible? 2008 Holden VE Ute SSV. We don't actually have these ones in North America. I think these are very popular in Australia, but wow, does look pretty neat. It's kind of like a modern day El Camino. I don't know if they have El Caminos in Australia, but it is like it's like a car that's got the back pickup truck, but a lot of people are making this into like a really fast muscle car. But you can see it says Ute on the back as well. Very, very neat. Nice clean white color for this one. We've got blacked out rim, but with the white inside painted just on the star. So we've got that white painted, which is pretty neat. And check out the detail on the front end of this. Excellent, excellent detail with the logo, with the kind of ground effects, the painted colored lip on the bottom. The headlights look really, really, really nice. And overall from the side, you can see how it's nicely painted on the bottom as well. It's an overall great designed car in a casting format from Matchbox. But what do you guys think of this Holden Ute? McLaren 720S Spider. We did see the coupe variation of the 720S come to the Hot Wheels lineup, but now we've got the Spider variation, and check that one out, just sitting right there. Great looking color to this one, very fitting for the 720S Spider. I mean, I would like this one in real life. I would love to see this car in real life, and this color would look fantastic. But check it out from the side. So similar wheels to the Miata, as well as the, I think it was a Mini Cooper that had these ones as well. But these ones are just silver painted ones right here. And check out the front end, those lights. Very, very nice design of the 720S. It's gonna just be an absolute classic in like probably 15 or 20 years. We're gonna look back at the design and say, wow, what an amazing looking car. We can see from the top end, we can see that open convertible right there for the Spider variation, and it's got the folding hardtop in real life, but obviously it's not for a Matchbox format. And in the back right there, says 720S. The exhaust that comes right out right here. Obviously, it's a rear engine or mid-engine, I guess you would say. But fantastic looking design, great looking car. Super, super happy to have this one in the Matchbox lineup. Big banana car. Oh my gosh. This car does actually exist in real life as well. I believe it's in California. There's somebody in California that built this car, and I think they use it for like tours, or they have it for hire of some sort. But it's actually a super, super funny looking car. There are other YouTube videos on this car, so you can see it in real life, but same wheels that we saw in the 720S and the Miata and all that. But check it out. We've got, looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4 seats on the inside of it, and it is a banana for sure. You can see the front end of the banana, the back one. I wonder, like, wouldn't it be cool if you were to access the engine by peeling back a banana peel? That would be super, super funny. From the back, not much details or anything like that. I mean, this has got some crazy blind spots. If you're the driver and you look right back, you can't really see through. It's got that big banana peel right there. From the front end though, very, very neat looking. I mean, it's just a funny car. It's just one you have to collect because it's just so funny looking. 2020 Corvette C8 in red. Really, really cool looking design. I absolutely love the Corvette C8 in real life, and they just announced the 2021 or 22 Corvette C8 Z06. So that one's going to be a cool one to see. Hopefully they'll come out with that in either the Matchbox or Hot Wheels lineup. I'm sure they will. They come out with lots of different Corvettes all the time. But this one, red. Red is just a classic color for a Corvette. Very, very popular color. I think it shows the lines of the Corvette very, very nicely. Great looking details from the front end. You can see it right here. Just look at that. Just very aggressive looking on the front. I love those lights. Just a fantastic designed car. I mean, whoever designed this, they knew they were competing with some of the big boys from Ferrari and McLaren and Lamborghini. Check it out. That design from the back end looks really, really good. Obviously, we've got the engine right back there. You can see it right through very, very nicely right here, but just excellent, excellent looking car. I love Corvettes. I love the C8. I can't wait to see the future of Corvettes as well, competing with all of those other cars. 2019 Fiat 500, and not just a regular Fiat 500, the turbo Fiat 500. That's right, this one's turbocharged. May not look like it, but it is, guys. This is the fast one, the big boy, Fiat 500 turbo. Here, let's have a look at this one right here. From the side, very, very similar red to the Corvette that we just saw. From the front end, you can see the design of the Fiat 500. There's no intake or anything that says that it's a turbo, at least from that side. And from the side end right here, it's got a little bit of a body kit on there. From the back end, does it say turbo? I think it might say right there. It's very, very small. I don't know if you can actually see it or not. I think it might say turbo on there. But Fiat 500, you can see on the license plate there, the Fiat logo right there. Good detail work for the stamping of the rear lights and all of that. But Fiat 500 turbo, what do you guys think? We finally got the turbo variation of the Fiat 500. Exciting. 1975 Chevy Caprice, two-door car. And it's absolutely ginormous of a car. All of these like 70s cars that were like big engines and not very powerful, but super, super big. You can see it right here. Very long two-door car, giant space for the engine in the front of them. And as much as people thought in real life, or still think to this day, these old big cars are definitely not as safe as the newer cars, because when somebody hits them in real life, they just crumple completely. So they're not very safe. I mean, that Fiat 500 we saw, it's probably safer than this car in real life. Don't quote me on that, but it's probably going to be a safer car to drive, but it doesn't look as classic as this Chevy does look. You can see that big front grille on there, and from the rear end, you can see the chrome on there as well. A nice tan interior on this one. And what do you guys think of this 1975 Chevy Caprice? And there we have it, guys. All the cars that we opened up today. In the comments section down below, let me know which one was your favorite. I know a lot of you guys are gonna be picking that Fiat 500 Turbo, aren't you? Aren't you?